Surprise upset in Utah where former presidential candidate Mitt Romney failed to lock down the nomination for the U.S. Senate, or at least the Republican nomination, and is now forced into a June runoff on the 26th in a primary. His opponent, State Representative Mike Kennedy, quite popular obviously, is here with us, who beat Romney 51-49 among party delegates. We're also invited former Governor Mitt Romney to join us, but as of now, he declined. We hope he reverses that. Meanwhile, Romney said this on supporting President Trump. For those who think that President Trump is pushing for his opponent, he's not. He says, I will make that decision down the road as a person of political experience. If I endorse someone, I want to know what it's in it. This is whether he's going to endorse him for 2020. I want to know what's in it for Utah, how it's going to help the people with their priorities. So congratulations, State Senator Kennedy. How did you pull this off?
Thanks, Brian. I pulled it off by representing the people of Utah, and I'm a family doctor, I'm an attorney, I'm also a state representative, and it's been a pleasure to serve the people of Utah, and I think that they understood that I would represent them well in the United States Senate. And so it's been a real pleasure to work with them, and that's how we pulled it off.
So, I mean, in terms of money raised, Mitt Romney's got $1.6 million. You got $289,000. What's changed since you pulled off that win?
Yeah, it's been interesting. So we spent about $30,000, and they spent about $500,000 for this win. So it's going to be the same process in the primaries. We'll just push ahead. It's a one-by-one process. All
right. So you seem kind of low-key about the whole thing. This is what everyone said when you pulled off the upset. This is David versus Goliath. But Romney coming back and says, they're wrong to say that. I'm not Goliath. I'm your neighbor. Is Mitt Romney your neighbor?
Sure, he's my neighbor, and he's been here for a while. I've been here for much longer. I have not read the Cliff Notes version of the Book of Utah. I've actually read the full Book of Utah. It's been a pleasure to live amongst these people, and I've also served them as a doctor and a state legislator, and I know the state really well, and it's been a great privilege for me to serve the people of Utah, and I think they felt that, and that's why they voted for me.
Do you have a problem with Mitt Romney coming back after being governor of Massachusetts and coming back here to Utah, coming back to Utah after he lost the presidency?
We're a state that welcomes all people, and it's actually great that he's here, and we're happy to welcome many others, and I'm glad he's here, but I feel like I represent the people of Utah better.
Why?
Because I've lived here for 20 years, served the people. I've been all around the state, and I've not had to sort of learn about the state quickly. I've actually raised my family here and built my small business here.
So you have Evan McMullin got over 20% of the vote in the last election, 2016. And it looks like Donald Trump got about 45% to Hillary Clinton's 20-something%. Where do you stand on what kind of job in your mind has Donald Trump done?
President Trump's done a great job, not only for the nation, but also for the state of Utah. The Trump tax cuts I fully endorse and I'm very supportive of, and in addition, the return of the lands to the local communities that should own those lands and run those lands in the forms of the Bears Ears Monument. Those have been outstanding steps for the state of Utah, and I'm really impressed with the president's performance thus far.
Do you think there was the right thing to do for Mitt Romney to come out against President Trump when he was candidate Trump?
Oh, I can't presuppose to speak for Governor Romney. It's one of those things that I'll leave that to him and you to decide, but I'm grateful for President Trump's attention to the state. We deserve that, and it's been great to have it.
This is going to be the kindest, gentlest, most affable campaign in the country. So you and Mitt Romney have nothing against each other. You just want to see the best person win.
Yeah, I agree with that. Actually, that's the right thing, not only for the state of Utah, but for the country. We have a lot of people that want to fight in Washington, D.C., and I want to get things done. I want to clean up the place, and it's a target-rich environment, Brian. There's a lot of things for us to do. Let's work together to get the right things done.
Wow, that is so mature, it's scary. State Senator Mike Kennedy, thanks. Congratulations on your win.
Thanks, Brian. It's good to talk to you.
All right, same here.